When a person lies, they give off nonverbal signals, and 60% of those signals can be read by people who know how to interpret nonverbal communication. What are nonverbal communication? Nonverbal communication is any form of information or message sent from one person through body language. Body language is a form of nonverbal communication, which includes hand signals, facial expressions, posture, touch, or any signal made through physical appearance. Most of us might have experienced this, especially when we're in an uncomfortable situation where we can't signal our friends or family, and we just have to give a subtle signal to let them know how we're feeling. In these cases, the other person has to be able to tell what the signal means so they can help. Nonverbals also helps us expose people. In a case where someone is telling a lie, their body language often betrays them. It has long been psychologically proven that 80% of people act differently when they are telling a lie. If you want to be able to tell when a person is lying using their body language, whether you're dealing with false online threats or dishonest people lying to your face, these top 3 science-backed signs will help you tell. 1. Fidgeting. Studies have shown that when a person is lying, they tend to fidget excessively. It's like when you ask a kid who spilled milk everywhere, they look at their nails or shake their heads before lying about it. Same thing goes for adults that are trying to tell a lie. Their anxiety response kicks in, and they'll frantically try to calm it down while showing signs of nervousness. 2. Irregular speech patterns. One of the easiest way to tell if a person is lying is through their speech patterns. People who are telling lies often have irregular speech patterns. Almost every person's voice and mannerisms change when they're telling a lie. This is because the human brain is wired to tell the truth. So when we lie, our brain panics, and we start speaking in a strange way. One way to detect if a person's speech pattern is irregular is by asking a simple question that they won't be able to lie about. Questions like, "What's your name?" or "What's your favorite color?" Asking simple questions like these will give you the opportunity to note their speech patterns and compare it to the way they answer the remaining questions. If they are lying, you may notice long pauses, speaking slower than usual, or an increase in their pitch. 3. Saying too much. You've probably heard that when people are telling a lie, they typically offer less information than those telling the truth. This is called lying by omission, but some liars often stretch the truth by adding irrelevant informations just to make their stories more convincing. You can find out if they're lying by asking them to tell the story backwards. A person telling the truth will stick to the same story and also add more details, but a liar will have a hard time sticking to the story and will often create a different story that doesn't contain details of the original one. While the signs listed above are based on proven data research, no single technique should be used alone as a determining factor for catching someone in a lie for personal or law enforcement purposes. Every situation is unique and should be handled carefully depending on the circumstances. If you enjoyed this video, click on the subscribe button to learn more about people and dark psychology.